Hey everybody, it's Coach Crazy 10. Welcome to another pickups and packages video. As you can see, I'm back home for Thanksgiving break. I had a few things sent here while I was at school, just some really random odds and ends. Most of it actually came recently just because I didn't want things shipped to my house if I wasn't going to be there, my house in Illinois. So I just got them sent here and they actually arrived in time, so I would have been okay getting them sent there. But I digress. We're going to go through the things I've got packages wise. I went to GameStop, picked up one game, and I went to the flea market today and picked up quite a few things. So I want to share this with you guys, and let's just go ahead and get started. Let's see. First thing, I just want to get this out of the way, I guess. I bought a lot of 10 Xbox cases, just plain Xbox cases, off of eBay. I think I paid like $11 for these shipped, so less than $1 a case, which is fine. I have a couple games that I need to replace their cases for, like Panzer Dragoon Orta and Conquer Live and Reloaded, just off the top of my head. So I figure I might as well keep a hold of these because Xbox cases do tend to get kind of destroyed. So it'd be nice if I ever need one, I'll have one. And I mean, it was cheap, so it was really hard to argue with that. Next thing I picked up is actually a Super Nintendo game, and it's complete in the box. It's Donkey Kong Country. It's in really, really good condition. The only fault is that there's like a hole here, and there's like a little bit of a scratch. But honestly, it's really not even noticeable, and I paid $20 for this, and it's very, very complete. It's in fantastic condition, and so, you know, I'm not really obsessive about, like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'd like it to be in good condition. Like, I'd like the box to be reasonably stiff. I like the tray to be there. I like the manual to be there, but you know, anything other than that is a bonus, and this is like super duper complete. So for $20, I wasn't about to let this go. So you've got the game in the tray. You've got your dust cover. You've got the plastic baggie. You got everything there. It's in really, really nice shape. They actually put the dust cover over the plastic baggie, which that's a little odd. But you know, everything about it is clean. It's in great condition. So I do have another copy of this that I'm going to be trading. So there will be a trades video that I'm going to post in a couple days, and that'll have that in there. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I'll be able to work some deals out with you guys. And then also it came with the manual, obligatory. There. It came with the consumer information booklet. So some Nintendo Power Club or Donkey Kong Country Club or whatever, and it also came with a poster. So we've got Star Fox on this side, and then we've got some other stuff over here. So very nice condition. Again, that was $20. That was shipped. So I thought that was a fantastic price and well worth it, especially for a game like Donkey Kong Country. Let's see. The next thing I picked up was Zoop for the Genesis. I bought this complete in the box, expecting it to just be complete in the box. It actually showed up sealed, and it did not mention that at all in the auction. So I actually picked this up for about $6 or $7 shipped, which is a steal in my opinion for a sealed game. I have this card only as well. I will open this at some point, probably when I put it back with everything on the shelf, but this is kind of in line with my quest to replace all my card only games with complete in box games. Have this card only, so I wanted to get it complete in the box. So I do have a loose card of this for trade soon, so keep an eye out for that. And then the last game that I had sent here, this is odd to me. I don't know. The condition's a little weird. It's Vector Man 2 here. I had this card only as well. There's this like fade on the side, and it's like white, but it's so uniform that I don't know. I don't know if that was like water or if that was intentional. So if anyone has this game complete in the box, can you let me know if this is how this case actually is? Because I don't think it is. And if that's not the case, then I need to contact the seller and get that worked out. But if it is, then I'm wrong. It is complete. It's not in the greatest condition. I got this for $8 shipped. This is a really hard game to get in good condition for a good price. So there's a cartridge in the thing, and here's the manual. So it's not in great shape, but it'll do. I'm sure eventually I'll find another copy of this and I can upgrade. But for the time being, I thought $8 shipped was good for that. And then GameStop pickup. I finally found this game. I've seen Owen pick this game up a lot, and it sells for a lot more in England than it does around here. But definitely something I've been interested in giving a try, and that is God Hand for the PlayStation 2. It is not complete. It does not have the manual, but that's all right. I've never seen this game anywhere other than eBay, and it ended up being a little bit less than $13 after tax and the discount. So I thought that was a good price, a fair price. It's in pretty decent condition. Just got to grab a manual for it at some point. So I'm really actually looking forward to trying this out. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So those are the packages. Flea market pickups next. I actually got quite a few things. I was very surprised. It was raining today. It was Sunday, and I was surprised that there was anything there to be picked up at all. The first things that I picked up 2 PlayStation demo disc things. This one is Shadow Madness and Jade Cocoon. I picked this up because of Jade Cocoon. Jade Cocoon is like, it's been described as a darker version of Pokemon. Like, you capture monsters and train them, and you use them to battle. It's not as like cutesy or bond with your Pokemon as Pokemon is, but it's a very similar idea. The Jade Cocoons for the PS2 are sort of common. They're not like uncommon, but they're not like Maddens all over the place. But the ones for the for PlayStation are not very common. And I saw this, and so I was like, I need to pick this up. So it's got some instant rebate for the game in there, which is very cool, and then the demo disc here itself. So very, very cool. I don't know. I'm not a big collector of demo discs, but I thought that was neat. And then this one I was very excited to pick up. It's not in the greatest shape, but it's Legend of Legaia. That's a PlayStation Underground disc. This looks... It's just a really, like... It seems more excessive for what it is, but it's a big advertising push for Legend of Legaia. And so it came with the disc here. So there's that. But then it also included another sampler disc, which I did not notice, and that is Tomba, the first one. Which, I mean, if any of you know about Tomba, it's not very common at all, especially the first one. And I don't know anything. I mean, I'm sure the demo disc, really, no one cares about the demo disc, but I just opened it up and saw Tomba, and I almost just freaked out for a second because I was like, what the heck? But it's a demo disc, but still, I think that's pretty cool. And for both of these, I paid $1, so $1 combined, 50 cents each, which that's pretty fair. She had a ton of other ones. This lady had a ton of other ones. They were all Xbox though, and I really wasn't very interested in them, so I passed on them. But I thought that was a pretty good pickup. So there's that. Then I went inside, and that's where I got all the rest of this stuff. I got some pretty good deals. I got Midway Arcade Treasures 3. This says $10, but he was running half off, so I got this for $5. This is all racing games, but I didn't really think it was that big of a deal because these are really good compilations. They have a lot of good games in there. It's complete, by the way. Very, very good condition. And I thought $5 was worth it for a game like this. I have the second one, so I'm only needing the first one. And I thought $5 was definitely worth it. And yeah. So then I went to the next video game thing over, and the guy had just slashed his prices down from like $8 a game to $4 a game. And so I was looking through them, and there was a couple games that I was really interested in getting, so I picked up 4 from him. I tried to talk him down to 15 for the 4, but he wouldn't go any lower, which is odd, but whatever. I picked up 2 GameCube games. I picked up Beautiful Joe, the first one. It's complete. There's a sticker on the disc. I may be able to get that off. I really hope so. It is complete, however, so that's good. I love the Beautiful Joe games. I played this with my friends in high school all the time. It was very enjoyable, very, very awesome. And then I also picked up the second one, again for $4. This one does not have the sticker on the disc, and it is also complete, in great shape. So these just have like stickers and writing on the cases, but there's no damage to the cases, so I should be able to get them off. Alright, the next game I picked up from that guy is Sylphie the Lost Planet. It's a Working Designs title. It's definitely a replacement case. It definitely needs to be replaced with a real game case, but it's a Working Designs translation and originally a treasure game, so I figured, You really can't go wrong with that combination. I've heard this is a pretty good game. It looks really good from the back. I've seen a little bit of gameplay and it looks excellent. So for $4, I was happy to pick that up. Just got to find a replacement case, which should not be too bad. And the last game I picked up from that guy is Arc the Lad Twilight of the Spirits. I've heard about the Arc the Lad games. I think they started on the PlayStation 1, if I'm not mistaken. I think the PlayStation 2 ones aren't as good as the PlayStation 1 or whatever previous versions they were. But I figured, it's $4. I recognize the title. It's not something that you see all the time, so I figured I'd pick it up for $4. Besides, it's in very good condition. It's complete. The only real flaw is the sticker here and on the front of the case, but theoretically I should be able to get those off, and I'd have a nice, good condition copy. If not, I can always find a replacement case. They're not too hard to come by. So those were those 4 games that I bought from him. Those were $4 each again. The next booth that I went to had a couple Super Nintendo games complete in the box, and I asked the guy how much they were, and I mean, he said vary, so I picked one out, and he said $10. I think he really doesn't know much about the game. To be honest, I don't really either. I know that it's the subject of an Angry Video Game Nerd video, but other than that, I don't know much about it. It's The Adventures of Dr. Franken. For those of you who haven't watched the video, it's a platformer of sorts. You're playing as like young Frankenstein, and you're trying to rescue your girlfriend or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be kind of like making Frankenstein more kid-friendly, I guess. It's kind of a weird concept. The thing about this is I don't see this anywhere ever. This is the first time I've ever seen this game. Like, I've never even looked it up on eBay. This is the first time I've actually ever seen this game. And I was like, I'll pick it up for $10 because it's a uncommon. It's not really uncommon, but it's not everywhere. Super Nintendo game, and it's complete. It's actually in very, very good shape. The edges or the corners are a little bit roughed up, but as I mentioned before, I'm not super obsessed with getting them like mint, but I do like to see them in as good condition as possible, and this certainly meets my standards. Here we got the game in the sleeve with the cardboard inlay. No baggie this time, but again, it's not really that big of a deal. I didn't check the pins on this, but no, they're good. It's in good shape. It's just a little bit worn. Like, I think it had been sitting on its side for a long time, and the inside of the inlay tray is kind of bent in, but I think I can fix that. Let's see. It also comes with the manual, which is in very, very good condition. We've got registration card, which is excellent. Pete will be happy to see that. We've got a consumer information precautions booklet, Nintendo Power, and there's also a poster. So this is about as complete as you can get for a Super Nintendo game, and for $10 I was more than happy to pay that. You've got Dr. Franken parts list. So I guess you have to obtain all of these parts from within the game. I'm not entirely sure how this game works. I didn't really pay that much attention to the game when it was in the nerd review, because it was mixed in with a lot of other ones, and I was just paying attention to like the bad points of the game, because that's the whole subject of that video. So may have to give that a try. It might not be as bad as everyone makes it out to be, but I'm not sure. So there was that. That was $10. I was very pleased to find that. And then at the last shop that I went to, this drained me of all the cash that I had. I got all 4 of these games for $17. So I'll show you guys the games that I paid full price for, and then I'll show you guys the games that they gave me for $11. The first one is Aero the Acrobat for the Genesis. This is another one on a long list of platformers that I've been looking out for ever since I started collecting, and I finally found this, and for $3 I thought that was pretty good. I've heard pretty good things about this, actually. It is not complete. It's just cartridge in the box, but I will find a manual for it eventually, I think. So for $3 I thought that was worth it. Definitely interested to see what this is like. And the second Genesis game that I got there was Shakan. I can't remember where I've seen this, but I have seen it before. I mean, if you look at this, you recognize this if you've seen it before. And I know that I've seen this somewhere, and I feel like I heard good things about it. It looks like it's like a magic and beat 'em up size-going thing combined, which sounds interesting. It is complete in very, very good condition. So I thought for $3 that was pretty worth it, and I'm interested to try these two out. They seem pretty interesting. And then I also managed to pick up 2 complete in box N64 games from them. was very surprised to see these, and actually these two games have been on the top of my to get list for my N64 complete in the box for pretty much ever since I started going for complete in the box. So very, very happy to get a hold of these, and I will have loose cart versions of these available for trade. So keep your eye out for them if you're interested. The first one here is Blast Core. I showed this one first because it's not in as good as condition as the other one. It was crushed at some point, which is unfortunate, but this was effectively, it turned out to be $5.50. So $5 for a complete box Nintendo 64 game was not about to pass that up, and maybe someday I'll get a better condition copy of it, but for me this is pretty good. You've got the game in the inlay tray with the plastic sleeve, which is very excellent. Got the manual, which I think this may have seen some water damage, but it's alright. And there's the free player's guide offer inside Nintendo stuff, so that's very cool. And again, that was $5.50, so that's not bad. This game is really hard to get complete in box. If you go on eBay, like right now as this video is up, there's not a whole lot of them up there, and they're way overpriced, way overcharging for them, so I was glad to find this for a good price, and I just can't believe I found this locally. And then the other one, I'm very, very happy with this. This is in fantastic condition. I mean, it's very, very, probably one of the best condition N64 games I have in my collection, and that's Beetle Adventure Racing. As you can see, guys, I mean, this is just almost immaculate. I don't know how much detail you'll be able to see, but it is very, very nice. It's just as nice inside. It's just as complete as Blast Core, but everything is in just far superior condition. So we've got the cart in the sleeve in the tray. Oh, there is. Wait, is there a manual in here? Yeah. I was concerned for a second because I was pretty sure there was a manual. We got the manual here in good condition, very good condition. We've got the same offer thing. We've got consumer information leaflet, and we've got a mail-in registration card. So very, very nice. And again, that was $5.50 as well. So I think I made out pretty well there. Actually, there was a lot more at the flea market today than I expected to see, and I was just so surprised that I found some complete in box games for as good prices as I did. So very pleased with that. Very, very pleased with that. And I believe that wraps up everything. I don't think I have anything else to show you guys pickups wise. So yeah, that'll be it for this pickups video. Sorry it was a little long. I didn't realize it was going to go on that long, but I guess I just had a lot of things to go through. So thank you guys for checking this video out. Apologize for the delay in videos. I had a lot of work pile up towards the end of last week, so I stopped posting the Let's Plays momentarily, but I will try to get back in the swing of that and get them posted at least every other day from here on out. And I also have a trades video coming, so I'm going to try to get some of the loose cartridges that I have been holding on to moved out. I'm interested in trying to get complete in box Super Nintendo, Genesis, and N64 games at the moment. So if you're interested in trading some of those from your collection, or you have some extras for trade, keep an eye out for a trades video. And yeah, I think that's about it. So once more, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in a few days with a new video.